Property Show's signature bus tour has become the perfect matchmaking platform when looking to get onto the property ladder. Today, we look at some of our favorite moments captured during past signature bus tours visited this year and conversations with our partners on what to look out for when getting onto the property ladder.
With Barclays, we are going to give them good rates as low as 11.5%.
During due diligence, first you need to do a search, and this search is done at the lands registry to establish whether the property actually exists.
Later on, we will catch up with an interior designer creating harmony whilst injecting a touch of culture with some adventure.
So basically this is the African room, and we try to incorporate some elements from different parts of Africa. For example, the hotels that we have are from Congo and Rwanda, and some from Kenya.
On the home ownership front, it's all about a proud home owner whose journey started right here at the signature bus tour with us.
We went through quite a number of properties that day. We got to meet the developers on the ground, and I got some contacts, and then I made sure I followed up on that.
Welcome, you're watching The Property Show. We have lined up a mix of projects in rich locations you can put your money on. Our social media handles are open. Let's talk. As always, there is something for everyone. I must say, our signature bus tour has become the first port of call when looking to get onto the property ladder. 2019 has been a buzz, and we have already covered 4 routes, from the most sought-after neighborhood in the upmarket area, the bustling Thika Road route, the growing Mombasa Road Cosmopolitan, as well as the certified Blue Zone area, Kiambu Road. This is where buyers, investors, and professionals explore a cluster of properties in search for deals and a deeper understanding of the property market. Today, we look back and highlight our favorite moments and the properties we have visited so far. Our first project opens us to a bliss of beauty and tranquility. For those looking for a family home, as well as an investment for retirement, iTrade Gardens should be top of choice. What makes iTrade Gardens tick are a host of diverse amenities at your doorstep, high-end finishes, as well as the right pricing. Here is a look at this intimate gated community.
iTrade Gardens consists of 15 units with a splendid blend of 5 3-bedroom maisonettes and 10 4-bedroom maisonettes, comprising of a plinth area of 214 square meters, all with a DSQ. It is located in Roiro, only 900 meters off the Eastern Bypass, behind Engine Petrol Station, and 25 kilometers from the CBD on Thika Highway. Accommodation features include: the spacious lounge is sunken and is fitted with 3 large windows which allow in natural light. A functional fireplace is also fitted in the lounge area. From the lounge area is the spacious dining with a large counter that oversees the kitchen, which is an open plan design fitted with upper and lower brown cabinets sufficient for storage spaces, granite countertops, and a hood to absorb soot while cooking. The kitchen area leads to the pantry and the adobe fitted with 2 sinks, making washing easy. Still on the ground floor is the ensuite DSQ, which is fitted with inbuilt cupboards spacious enough for storage. There is a visitor's cloakroom. On your way to the upper floor is the well-designed wooden staircase that adds beauty to the home, accompanied by a large window from up to down which lets in natural light and makes your stairway stand out. The upper floor mainly consists of the bedrooms, all ensuite with unique bathroom features, fitted cupboards and large windows that allow in natural light.
I decided to come to In Property Show, the tour bus, because I normally watch the property show, and I was able to see how people are taken in different houses, how they interact with different developers, and also the education they get in terms of the legal aspect. And I thought this was a very good opportunity for me. I'm actually a house owner, and I didn't go through such kind of a process, so I was able to make a bad investment. And it costed me a lot. So for me, I thought this it's actually a very eye-opener for me. I've been able to see how different developers, in terms of housing, where they place their keen interest in. I've also known there is an importance of actually knowing the history of the developers. It's important to know in terms of the other investments they've made, how have they been, and in this current investment, what are their priorities and who they are targeting. In terms of the legal education, I've also been able to know the importance of due diligence and what they have to offer, and their prices also. And in terms of their reputation, also, I'm also able to know that.
The next project that has topped the list on our signature bus tours is a world-class project by a developer known for taking Westlands to Imara Daima, Kilimani to Mavoko, and New York to Lavington. Next, a luxurious New York style, 2 levels, 4-bedroom apartments, Gitanga Duplexes.
Gitanga Duplexes are a modern development located in the heart of Lavington off Gitanga Road. Privileged by its exquisite design and opulent finishes, this elegant residence offers 36 4-bedroom ensuite duplexes. Accommodation includes lower level, spacious living room, dining room, fitted kitchen with detached pantry, guest bedroom on select units, adobe area with washing machine provisions, and exterior storage for gas tanks. Upper level, spacious master ensuite bedroom with walk-in closet, 2 bedrooms ensuite, TV or family room which can be turned into a 5th bedroom. Salient features include 2 car parking spaces per unit, low maintenance fully glazed UPVC windows, balconies with panoramic views, carbo-paved driveways, guardhouse, underground and overhead water tanks.
What ticks for me is the large lounge, beaming natural light, open plan fully fitted kitchen, and top-of-the-line facilities, making this project special.
The bus tour benefits you. First of all, you get to see exactly what it looks like. If you're somebody who's very keen on details, you get to see the finishing. You get to feel, you meet the developers also. So far we've met some of the owners of the places. You can ask questions. I'm someone who asks a lot of questions. There are certain things sometimes which you don't see, like they might tell you, yes, it looks like it's going to finish in 2 years. You take a look at it and that looks like you're waiting another 6 years. And something else I can also say is some experiences in the property market are not very pleasant. So I think the bus tour gives you that inside confidence You can say, okay, I saw this and it looked like it was okay. I can explore it some more. It's not just something I had. Also, the other problem is sometimes when you look at something in a picture, it cannot be the same. The colors, the designs, the aesthetics, it's not the same as what you see physically. Time also, we're working people, we never have enough time. So combining 4 or 5 houses together makes it easier for me. I can block a day off and say, today I'm seeing 5 properties, and I'll be able to go back home with an informed choice.
Next, another project that ticks many boxes takes us to a beautiful and chic destination where culture and color thrives, Westlands. In this neighborhood, we find Brookside Pearl, a stunning modern development. Let's find out what intrigued us about this project.
Brookside Pearl is a stunning modern development consisting of 3, 4 and 6 bedroom luxury apartments conveniently located at the most exclusive location of Westlands along Brookside Drive, 5 minutes away from Westgate Mall and Surrey Shopping Centre. Amenities include a spacious lounge leading to the balcony area with panoramic views of the city, a separate dining space with a fully fitted kitchen with ceramic tiles, an extractor fan, electric oven, gas cooker, microwave oven, double-door refrigerator, as well as high-quality MDF cupboards, a pantry for extra storage of kitchen supplies, master ensuite bedroom with a balcony as well as built-in wardrobes for storage, a comfortable ensuite DSQ with independent access from main lobby. Salient features include a rooftop swimming pool, fully equipped gym and sauna, children's playground, 4 high-speed elevators, solar water heater, TV and internet connectivity, CCTV, video entry access controls, as well as 24-hour security service, backup generator to common areas, borehole for constant supply of water, 2 car parking spaces per apartment, as well as visitors parking spaces.
I must say, this project is designed for luxury living, and it comes with a fully equipped gym, sauna, a rooftop swimming pool, and children's playground.
I've been watching the Nancy property show all through. Every time at 5, I have to go rushing home so that I watch Nancy. Yeah? It is my first one, yes. I wanted to know more about how I can own my own house because I'm tired of paying rent. Yeah? And I wanted to know the procedure, like if I want to get a house, can I get a house, or maybe if I have like $500,000 or something, can I get a house, or can I get someone to sponsor me, get a mortgage or something so I can get my own house that I won't pay rent.
The next pick is a masterpiece residential development set to dazzle the General Mathenge skyline. This spectacular 2 and 3 bedroom apartments enjoys the privacy of the neighborhood whilst being in close proximity to Nairobi's best restaurants, shopping malls, and a host of recreational facilities. Here is a more detailed outlook.
Donyo Park Apartments Homes is a masterpiece residential development with 2 and 3 bedroom apartments set to dazzle the General Mathenge skyline. The project is located on Donyo Sabuk Lane in Westlands, offering unparalleled convenience with access to both Peponi and General Mathenge Road. Ndonyo Park offers a stunning array of eternal amenities including lavish lobby with grand reception, open-plan contemporary lounge leading to a grand balcony, a dining area brilliantly lit all-en-suite bedrooms with fitted wardrobes, spacious terraces with spectacular views, fully fitted kitchen with stainless steel appliances, Dobby area for common cloakroom. Other features include 3 high-speed elevators with an additional service elevator, multi-level car parks, automatic power backup for all areas, on-site borehole for water supply, access control and CCTV systems for security, heated rooftop swimming pool, children's playground, dramatic sky-lit rooftop party lawn with gazebos and barbecue areas. The expected completion date of the project is in September 2019.
I came all the way from Kisumu to come and be part of the bus tour. Why am I part of the bus tour? I've been watching this show for some time, since it was introduced. I can't remember the exact year. So I've been yearning to have an opportunity to come and get the knowledge firsthand. Because when you watch something on TV, you can't be sure. You have to see things the way they're done, the houses, the way they're built, the finishes. So like myself, I'm a homeowner, but I wanted to learn more so that I invest in this real estate.
One of the most important factors when buying property are the legal processes, and this will determine the success of any transaction. On our signature bus tours, we host lawyers who demystify the process and answer all the pressing questions. Let's listen in.
A purchaser may know what to look for, but a lawyer has a better understanding of the law applicable, of the land laws, of the companies if you're dealing with any companies. So a legal representative from any firm, and especially MMC, would be better placed to guide you through this process. Now what you do during due diligence, first you need to do a search, and this search is done at the lands registry to establish whether the property actually exists. So this search is going to tell you the measurement of the property, who owns the property as the registered proprietor of the land or the building that you want to acquire, and if there are, and most importantly, if there are any encumbrances. Now what encumbrances mean is if there are any charges, if there are any restrictions to the property, if there are any caveats or any inhibitions that have been placed. Now this is very important because encumbrances hinder you from purchasing that land. So first you need to go through the process of relieving the land of the encumbrances so that you can properly purchase it under the law. You will also need to do a site visit, which is what you're doing right now. Most of these properties, you'll have seen them on television, you'll have seen them on newspapers, and that does not give you the real picture of what is actually on the ground, you see. Now when you come here, you're able to tell that there is this defect in the property, maybe it's next to the airport, it's next to the railway, it's on riparian land, so I cannot buy this property until I get these consents from this government institution and this other government institution. You also need to know the location of your land. They may tell you this property is located, let's say 10 kilometers or 10 meters from the CBD if that's possible, but when you go to the site visit you find a completely different thing. So it's even after doing the search and identifying the property actually exists, you may need to visit the property. And most of the investors and most of the purchasers may not have this time to go do all these. Or if you do it, you're going to do it in a rush. You see the need for a legal representative there, right? He's going to do this for you and report to you of, we found this, we think you wanted this, we think this suits you because of reason 1, 2, 3, we think that this doesn't suit you because of the following reasons. After that, now you get into the contract stage by starting to negotiate the terms of the contract. If it's a normal sale, you're going to make an agreement for sale. If you're buying up an apartment, for example, you're going to do an agreement for sale. Yeah, this agreement for sale is going to describe you as the purchaser, the person selling. They tell you this is the much you're selling the apartments for, this is the much you're selling the land for. Now you negotiate on the terms. This is the price I want to pay. I need to get a mortgage, for instance. What time are you giving me to complete the sale? Who is paying the legal fees for the purchaser? Who is paying the valuation fees? All this goes into the agreement. Then at the post-contract stage, after everything is done, you've paid the deposit, and now you're looking for all these, you're looking for the balance of the purchase price. The person selling the land or the apartment to you needs to bring documents that legally are called completion documents. What you need to look out for as a purchaser, have you been given the rent clearance certificates? Have the rent in that property, if it's a leasehold, have they been paid? And this is usually issued by the land office. And have rates, if it's a rateable zone, have rates been paid? Rates are usually payable to the county government. So you need to be very keen on that. And if it's a lease, for example, from the government, as consent of the Commissioner of Lands or from the National Land Commission nowadays been acquired for that land to be either charged, either transferred, or leased to another person.
That's it on our favorite moments captured on our signature bus tours. We have a lot more in our portfolio and would be delighted to point you in the right direction. Are you looking to own a dream home at a bargain? Our signature bus tour is back. This time round, home loan specialists will be on board ready to walk you through the entire journey. Let's listen in.
We had the first open house in June of this year, and it was very, very successful. We had great turnout, and we ideally visited Mombasa Road. And this ideally came from customers telling us the areas they want to see and the areas that are growing as fast as even the developers are telling us. Clients were very excited, actually. We visited around 4 areas, and the clients were quite excited on the things they could see, the realization that they were actually making their dreams come true. So the second leg of the tour, so we are exploring other areas. We are seeing even the feedback that customers are giving us. We want to explore Mombasa. We'll be going to Kiambu Road, and we'll be visiting a couple of developments along Kiambu Road. This ideally has been greatly driven by what our clients want to see. We have also liaised with our developers. We've liaised with the market gurus to just tell us these are the areas which are developing and people can actually settle and have homes in them. With Barclays, we are going to give them good rates as low as 11.5%. Even for customers who either want to buy a second home, we can still give them what would ideally, they can release equity on their homes, and we'll still give them rates as low as 11.5. For customers who would ideally have say mortgages in other banks and would want us to take over their mortgages, we will pay for the closing costs, for the switching costs, up to a maximum of 500,000 shillings. So the tour is scheduled for 20th of July. Reach out to us on the numbers we're going to give you. Call us. We'll give you the information on how to get through the property tour. On the day, we will have a home loan specialist ready to walk you through the journey from beginning to the end. Sometimes I know it can be daunting on the mortgage journey, but we have the home loan specialist to walk you through. We'll also have professionals ready to give you legal advice on exactly how you can become a homeowner.
Did you know Savannah Park is a site and service land scheme with water, electricity, all-weather road infrastructure, plus contemporary architectural designs and a team of professionals to jumpstart the journey? If you're looking to make this your address, welcome to their bus tour. Another interesting project opening their doors is Bandari Apartments. This controlled gated community with modern day amenities is ideal for family living. Come and explore. We're taking a short break. We'll be back with a designer creating harmony whilst injecting a touch of culture and adventure, plus much, much more. Don't touch that dial.
Raingain, the water harvesting solution from Mabati Rolling Mills.
Welcome back. You're watching The Property Show. Next, the accessory spot. We continue our conversation with an interior designer, creating harmony whilst injecting a touch of culture and some adventure. Let's listen in.
Many homes in Kenya, you'll find that on that feature wall, they normally put a mirror and a console table, but we said we wanted a bench there. So we gave our fundis the design and they made the bench for us. The artwork, we bought it locally, and also the carpets, we bought them locally. This is also a real flower that we put in a basket, just to enhance the beauty of the home and also to bring some life into the living room. So basically this is the African room, and we try to incorporate some elements from different parts of Africa. For example, the hotels that we have are from Congo and Rwanda, and some from Kenya. And we have our Maasai ladies over here. We have our local kamba drums, and we have these tools from Somali. People use them to sit. So actually this is an African theme, because she didn't say Kenyan theme, they said African, so we decided to bring some elements of Africa. So here we decided to put sheer curtains only, so that some light can come in, so we opted not to put curtains. For this room, it had some Western influence. So here we also did the beds, we also did the nightstands, and we bought the throw cushions and the throw covers. We did the curtains, and we did the walls in grey. We also bought the painting. So this is our master bedroom. Here I wanted a very peaceful, lax kind of look, and we introduced a lot of things. The gypsum, of course, was already there, but we introduced the lights, the drop-down lights, to make sure that it comes to our side table. And even here we did the high headboard, and we also did the bed. The mattress was sourced, of course, from one of our mattress stores here in Kenya. We did the chaise lounge, bedside the ottoman, and we also did the dresser and the dresser seat. And the client wanted a mosquito net, so we used shears, so when they go around it looks very beautiful. We also bought the beddings and just made it look very lush. We threw in the throw, just in case she's out of the bed and she wants to maybe read a book, she can cover herself and just enjoy the room. I wanted everything like to come together, so we didn't want to introduce so many colors also on the wall. As you can notice, the colors on the wall, the colors on the curtains, and also on the headboard are almost similar. So here we did this luxurious curtains, which are very beautiful, and shears to match it. And also we put a carpet there that is very relaxing when you walk on it. And we threw in a sheepskin rug on the bedside. This side table, our fundis made this. And here we also accessorized the table with the decor and a book there and a candle, just to make the room more beautiful.
Do you need help transforming and refreshing every corner of your home? Our team of interior designers will be happy to work with you. Just give us a call. One of the main challenges when looking to get onto the property ladder is scouting for a cluster of ideal options in your choice of neighborhood and budget. On the bus tour, we simplify the process. Next, we catch up with a proud homeowner whose journey started right here at the bus tour with us.
For the bus tour, I would encourage anyone within the area. If you're looking for property to invest in, if you're looking for land, definitely go for the bus tour. It opens up your mind. You have access to areas you hadn't thought about. And it's a great way in which to also meet financiers and other people who work within the industry, so that you know what is available in terms of offers. Firstly, I'm a mother, a career lady professionally, and I'm also a go-getter. I decided to be a homeowner because for a very long time I've paid rent, and at some point I just got tired of the sunk costs. You know, you pay every month, you're enriching someone else. For the first, I think, about 5 or 6 years, I had a very good landlord, so it was a smooth process. But then the last place I stayed in for about 5 years was actually the drive that sent me to own my own place, because I used to dread the end of the year. I used to get messages, increments, yeah. So it wasn't a very smooth journey, and that purposed me to decide to get my own place. At first, when I decided that I wanted a house, I thought of building, but then it proved a little bit challenging. So I had bought some plots somewhere, but then the logistics of putting up your own place, I found it a little bit too tedious. So I decided to look for a house, and I looked at some property that was ready, but then the prices were a bit high, so I decided to look for something off plan. It was not as easy as I thought it would be, because most of the locations that I was interested in were very spread out, and I didn't want to have to move too far because of the children's school, you know, somewhere where it would be close to work. So I finally settled on Mombasa Road, and I can tell you for a fact, I moved from Nyayo Stadium to Machakos Junction. I knew everything that was on that road. It was about 2.5 year journey, yeah, when I started looking at property. And what used to be my guide was the property show. Every Sunday I used to tune in, check out what is available, and then I would make time every weekend to go around looking at the properties. The bus tour for me, it was actually an insight from the property show. So what I did, I had already picked on some locations that I was interested in. So when I saw that they were having a bus tour for Mombasa Road, I called. There's a number that is normally displayed. I called, and I was booked for. I was told to pay by M-Pesa 1,000 shillings. And I was up that Saturday to go and look at properties, and it was quite insightful for me because some places I hadn't even realized that there were properties coming along that side. So that's how I got onto the bus tour. It was quite insightful because also we went through quite a number of properties that day. We got to meet the developers on the ground, and I got some contacts, and then I made sure I followed up on that. Roughly we saw about 9-10 properties across, mainly apartments and mansionettes along Mombasa Road. So one of the major points for me was I didn't want an apartment, so I knew I was looking for a mansionette. We looked at about 5 or so of the mansionettes that were spread out. So one of the main reasons why I decided to pick on Mavoko Park was the location, and then also proximity to, you know, schools and my church and my place of work. I'll be honest, Mavoko was not the first option. I had picked about 3 from the bus tour. Yes, I had picked about 3. Now I made sure that before the end of that week, I went back to look at the property again. I think I went like 2 or 3 times to the properties to look at them again, and then I made sure I also made time now to sit with the developers and see now in case of off plan. Most were looking at least 18 to 24 months before completion date. But then when it came to now the issue of payment, that is where the catch was for off plan, because I was hoping to save as much as I could. Now most of the developers were insisting that even if it is for off plan, you'd still need to get financing, and that they would need the paperwork to be drawn up immediately. Now I was avoiding that because that would mean that I would be paying for the house, and yet I've not moved in. So the saving cost factor would not really have worked for me. But for Mavoko Park, he was the only one who told me, you know what, you can pay what you have for now, book a unit, continue paying in installments until when the project is completed. And then once we complete, based on the balance that you'll have, you can decide whether you want to go for financing, or we can work out something on the payment per month. So that flexi plan for me really worked out for me. So I opted for that. In terms of amenities and what they had to offer, I would say for a fact, they were all more or less, you know, in terms of location, it was the same. In terms of the size and all, it was more or less the same. But then the flexibility from this particular developer was just the clincher for me. The first thing that I did after I had identified what I wanted to purchase was to engage a lawyer and a valuer, so they can be able to advise me whether what I'll be paying for is actually the real value for money. They guided me step-by-step process. And also the developer actually gave me their lawyer's contact to advise me on what they would need from my end as you go through the process. So the first thing the lawyer did was the due diligence, was asked to provide documents from the developer, which he provided immediately. In fact, they were very efficient in terms of documentation provision. He looked at them, and within 4 days, I believe, he had done the search and confirmed that this was a genuine developer, that the title deed was in order, that all the paperwork was in order, so he gave me the go-ahead to proceed. So then I proceeded to pay the deposit, then we drew up the sale offer, the letter of offer, and the sale agreement, which was forwarded to the lawyers. Then once they were through with the paperwork, now it was just a matter of following up with the developer to ensure that, you know, the time frames that had been stipulated were in order. And I must say that, yeah, they actually kept time, yeah. So the feedback was actually from the developer. I didn't need to follow up and, you know, keep on checking, oh, this is late, this hasn't been done. They're the ones who are calling me. I was coming after every 2 to 3 months to check with the progress, and it was actually what was ongoing. They sent me photos, you know, updating me every step of the process. So for me, it was flawless. It was a flawless process.
The home ownership journey does not stop when you're done with buying. Adding that personal touch is an important bit too. What have you done with your home? We would love to see it. Just give us a call and I'll be at your doorstep. Up next, a roll-up of other options you can put your money on, the property gallery.
The Paddocks, Karen, is conveniently located on 3D Lane, 16 kilometers southwest of Nairobi city center, and comprises of 10 rustic homes within a gated community, with first-class facilities offering a superior lifestyle. The accommodations include, on the ground floor, 1 guest bedroom ensuite, spacious lounge, fitted kitchen breakfast area, study room, large terrace with open fireplace leading to the gardens, and 2 detached servants' quarters. On the first floor, 1 master ensuite bedroom, 3 bedrooms and a family room with a fireplace, and large open terrace with railing overlooking gardens. The salient features include swimming pool, electric perimeter fence and CCTV surveillance, clubhouse, 24-hour manned security gate, intercom system, 2 carport, beautiful landscape gardens, borehole water supply, backup generator, Cabro-paved internal roads and street lighting, unique common sewerage recycling plant and irrigation system, and solar panels. The Lifestyle Estates bring to you the lifestyle you always wanted at Lifestyle Heights Apartments. Lifestyle Heights Apartments consists of 2 and 3 bedroom deluxe and standard apartments. 3 bedroom deluxe apartments have a plinth area of 132 square meters, while the standard has a plinth area of 115 square meters, and the 2 bedroom deluxe apartment has plinth area of 100 square meters, and the standard has 81 square meters. This development comprises 472 units, master ensuite. It is conveniently located along Roiro-Kiambu Road, 20 kilometers from Nairobi CBD. Accommodation features include a hardwood mahogany door that invites you to a spacious lounge fitted with large windows to allow in natural light. The mid wall has special effect, setting it apart from the other walls, making it unique. An aluminum door seamlessly leads you to the beautifully tiled balcony, which can act as a chill spot for you and your family. The kitchen comes fitted with tiled walls which are accentuated with upper and lower cabinets, which offer sufficient storage, while in the kitchen, there is a door which leads to Dobie area, which is also fitted with well laid out tiles and a sink plus tub. The master bedroom is fitted with large windows that let in natural light. The spacious inbuilt cupboards provide a sufficient storage, a dressing counter. Given that it's ensuite, the bathroom consists of a shower cubicle fitted with a rain shower head system. The 2 bedrooms also consist of spacious inbuilt closets, complete with large windows. They share a common bathroom, which is fitted with tiles.
What are you looking for? Is it an apartment close to your place of work, a standalone home in the outskirts of the city, or do you have a plot and would like to build? At First Avenue, we have a team of professionals to guide you every step of the way. If you're looking to own a dream home at a bargain, the countdown to our signature bus tour in partnership with Barclays Bank continues. We have gone a notch higher, spreading our wings. This time round, we have 2 bus tours exploring investment options in the coast region as well as Kiambu Road. Book your seat today. Thank you for watching The Property Show. This conversation continues on our social media handles. Let's chat. See you next Sunday. As always, there is something for everyone. Kwaheri.